All right, Miss Kimberly Klein, it is just you and I today. And so, your very gracious co-host, you told me that you would share 3, potentially 4 dirty little secrets. I can't wait. 3 to 4 dirty little secrets about what? What were those secrets about?
I mean, who doesn't want dirty little secrets? And I will say these are down and dirty little secrets from the finance office at the dealership. So are you ready, Zach?
My seatbelt is buckled because I am a safe driver.
Especially when it gets down and dirty. All right. Now, the first down and dirty little secret of the finance office that I'm going to tell you is being friends with and name dropping never works in the finance office. As a matter of fact, it's going to go very much against you. So when you walk into the finance office and you say things like this, me and the salesperson, we've been friends forever. We went to school together. The guy, the back in service, the service manager, we've been best friends forever. Don't ever say that to the finance manager. Do you know why, Zach? Do you know why?
No, this one actually is kind of catching me off guard. I thought all that stuff would be good to say, but it's bad. All right, let me hear why.
That gives the finance manager the license to make the most money. So if you walk into a finance manager office and you tell the finance manager those things that I just said, I'm friends with this person, that person, dealership. As a consumer, you're thinking, therefore, I will get the best price on things, or you will take good care of me. When in reality, to a finance manager, that simply means I'm going to make a lot of bank on this.
Why is that? Why wouldn't it work? Because common sense, it would be like, well, Kimberly's friendly with Ray. Ray's the sales manager. I know Ray. Ray took care of me. Kimberly will take care of me. Why is it the opposite?
Because of what you just said. Reverse psychology.
Gotcha. So I think I'm getting a good deal when in reality you just know that I'm going to probably say yes. I'm a flop in that case. I get it.
There are several names for you in that case, Zach. So a flop is one of them. But yeah, you're in very, very enticing whenever you come in and you begin to name drop because you think it's protecting you in some way in the finance office when indeed I'm going to make the most money off of you because of it. So just don't do it. That's how you counteract it. Don't name drop. Be friends with no one at the dealership, even if you really are. Don't let the finance manager know. Okay?
Honest words from Miss Kimberly Klein. Be friends with no one when you go to the car dealership.
It's so true.
Thinking about getting auto insurance? Compare quotes from all the major carriers in one place. Join YAA.com/insurance. It's quick, easy, and no spam. All right, what's number 2 on the list of the 3, potentially 4 down and dirty secrets of the finance office?
Down and dirty secrets. When you go into a finance office and the finance manager says, no, you need to make payments on this for the next 3 months, 60 days, 90 days, whatever that may be. That's a lie. If there's no prepayment penalty, there's no prepayment penalty. So that's a dirty little secret to protect the finance manager and the finance department from getting a chargeback in case you pay it off early. All that money that the finance manager made on you, well, that comes right out of their, we're going to call it the pay pot. Okay, their monthly pay pot that comes back out. It's called a chargeback.
Yep.
And every dealership has those chargebacks. So if you ever hear that, you know the secret now as to why a finance manager might tell you that. And all you have to do is say, show me where it says that. Show me on the contract. And that's the key. Point to me, please, Mr. or Miss Finance Manager, on the contract where it tells me that I can't pay it off ASAP.
As far as I know, and you keep me honest here, Kimberly, there's no loan contract out there that says you must pay this loan out over its original term. Like, unless there's a prepayment penalty, which is a thing that exists, but honestly, less and less these days, at least that I see. You can pay off the loan whenever you want. The chargeback is the thing that the finance manager is going to be protecting against.
You got it. That's the little secret. The third, maybe the final, I don't know. Dirty little secret is that when you sit down in the finance department. And you all know, you've heard us talk about the menu process. Now, the menu is not something required by a dealership, but what is required is what's called a pre-contract disclosure. And that's something that shows you your payment with and or without products. It must be, but typically it's a menu because it gives the finance manager the option to sell. As soon as you sit down in that chair, if you don't see pricing beside each product on that menu already, if it didn't print out that way, the first thing out of your mouth should be write down the prices on every single one of these products. Period. End of story. Why? Because the dirty little secret is you're not looking at the screen. The finance manager is looking at the screen. And so the finance manager puts in these prices. And do remember, people, it is 100% up to the finance manager as to how much they mark up those products.
Yep.
That is key. So if you walk into the finance office, the finance manager has got those products marked up so high. Why? Because any good negotiator knows you start high and you come down from there. So that cannot be hidden, however, if you know right up front what those items cost. And you've heard me say, look for your base payment first.
Yep.
Yes, you want to look for your base payment. But the point is, the sooner you tell the finance manager to write down the actual price, you've just backed them into a corner. They can't go anywhere.
I've seen more and more of this happening online because a lot of car dealer websites nowadays, you can kind of like buy online where you go through and they tell you optional protection packages, things like that you can buy. My Instagram DMs, Kimberly, are full of screenshots of those things where it's like, well, your monthly payment just goes up by $30. And the dirty little secret there is no one is thinking about what that actually cost. What is the actual price of that product? And you're right. Who sets the price for it? It's not the OEM of that product. They don't. There's a wholesale cost to the dealer for that paint and leather protection package or whatever it may be. But then the finance manager gets to decide what it ultimately costs. So yeah,
exactly.
That's a really good one. A good reminder to ask what the price is before you just agree to buy something.
Yeah, and the sooner you do it, then the sooner you've ended the not knowing. Now you know, and you've just backed the finance manager into a corner. All right, so there might be one more dirty little secret that I might spill. You get home, I don't know, a couple of days later, you pull out your paperwork and you see a product on there that you didn't realize that you got for whatever reason. It was late, whatever.
Yep. You
want to cancel this product right away. Well, don't go to the finance manager to cancel that product. And the reason being is, if I'm the finance manager, I want to hang on to that until I get paid on it first. Before I cancel anything, I don't want it to be a chargeback this month. I'm going to wait until next month to cancel it.
Yeah.
That's a finance manager dirty little secret. We will sit on cancellations to make sure that money's in our pocket first, even though you requested your cancellation. So don't deal with the finance manager. Go directly to the accounting department. That's in a video that we did for how to cancel your products, as well as on our blog. CancelMyExtendedWarranty.com redirects directly to the guide that Kimberly put together, as well as email templates that you can use for the accounting department. So yes, this one, I'm glad that you allowed us to get 4 secrets in, because this is an important one. Yeah, finance managers want to get paid. So if you think that they're canceling it for you that day that you request it, you're wrong. They want to make sure they're going to get paid on it, and they'll sit on it. So go directly to the accounting department.
Well, Kimberly, thank you for sharing some of these secrets. One new one. You got a new one on me. I thought after doing 3 years of this with you, there's no chance or 2 years of doing this with you, I thought there was no chance. But no, you got a new one on me. That first one really threw me for a loop. But as always, appreciate your time.
You got it. Thanks for having me, and have a great day.